In today's fast-paced world, parenting can be a challenging yet rewarding journey. As parents, we often wonder if we are doing enough to understand and connect with our children. It is a known fact that children learn and develop best when they have strong, loving, and positive relationship with their parents. Get ready to bridge the gap between a parent and child with me, your host Lily. Hello and welcome to my show, The Bridge Connecting Generations. Let me introduce the guest for today's episode. She's a mother of two wonderful sons and a doctor as well. Welcome, Ms. Priya, to my podcast, The Bridge.
Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you for having us.
How are you doing?
I'm doing great.
How are you feeling about being on this show?
It's really exciting. This is my first on the parenting podcast, so I'm looking forward to it.
Oh, that's nice. Okay, the first segment is connecting dots, in which I want to understand how well you know your child. I'll explain you the rules for the first segment. I will ask you 10 questions about your son, and then we'll have him over here and I'll ask the same 10 questions and then we'll come up with a connection score.
Wow.
Are you ready for that?
Yes.
Okay, so here your first question is, what is your son's favorite thing to do in school?
He loves sports, so he loves playing tag.
Okay, that's
Yes.
nice. All right, your second question. Which color would he choose for his room out of green, blue and yellow?
Green, blue and yellow for
Yes.
his room. Yeah, so I guess he goes with blue.
Blue?
Yes.
Blue for boys.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 3. What does he like more, home food or outside food?
Home food, without
Home
any
food.
doubt. Yeah.
That's so nice to listen because nowadays children are more onto junk food, outside
Yes.
food. So he
Yeah.
loves home
Home food, absolutely.
Very good. So who's a good cook there?
Mama?
Okay, that's nice. Question number 4. If he was given a wish by a fairy, what do you think he would ask for?
Yes. So he always says me that if he goes to God and then asks if he's given a chance to meet God, he would say these 3 things. So I will tell one out of it. Hopefully it's a fairy. So he wants to grow up as an adult.
Oh,
Sooner. Yeah, he doesn't.
sooner.
Yes. He doesn't want to remain as a boy. I mean, no more a child, but
Okay.
grow up to be an adult. So he wants to fast forward the time.
Oh, okay.
I think he will ask the same.
What are the other 2?
Other
Yeah.
2, the other 2, I think the other one was like the second one was like he wants to give him the strength to take the whatever the parents tell, take it, accept it
Okay.
without any problem, like the strength to accept the things what his parents impose on him. The other one, I think he wants to like do all the things an adult does. So that basically
He wants to
that's the
grow up
part.
faster.
Yes.
That's nice. Let's see what he'll answer. Question number 5. What is his science teacher's name?
Sudha, not Sudha Murthy, Sudhalata.
Sudhalata, Miss Sudhalata.
Yes, Miss
Okay.
Sudhalata.
Question number 6. How much screen time does he get in a day?
Yeah, so
Does
1 hour to
He has
1.5
screen
hours.
time?
Yes,
Okay.
yeah, 60 to 95 minutes.
What
So,
other activities he does after coming back from school?
he goes to swimming, he goes he learns guitar,
Okay.
and then otherwise he does loves to take a evening walk with me, and the other activities are coloring or painting. He loves to do coloring, painting, and play with his brother.
Yet he wants to grow up faster.
Yes.
Into another.
Yeah.
Maybe he wants to do a lot more things. Maybe he thinks adults have more capacity and can do a lot
He
of
thinks,
things
it is
in a day.
adulthood is free of rules. I mean, he need not follow
Oh,
the
that
rules.
way.
But I always tell him that adulthood is like, gives you more responsibilities. So that's even more
Okay.
tougher than being a child.
Yes.
Hopefully he understands.
Okay. Who takes care of him when he's sick?
Mother, me, myself.
All the time?
Yes.
Oh, that's wonderful. Question number 8. Who does he go to when he wants to buy a toy or something that he thinks he would get an immediate yes?
Usually parents, but then his other go-to person is Peddamma and grandparents.
So
the
first-
only one
First go-to person?
parents only.
Parents.
Yes.
Out of you both? Anybody?
Father more.
Father
I
more?
don't buy him often, so father.
Okay. He doesn't like to listen no to
Yes,
that, no?
yes.
When he wants something.
Yes.
So I'll take the answer as father.
Father.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Question number 9. Who helps him in his studies regularly or do his assignments or prepare him for exams?
100% myself.
Okay.
There's no doubt
All
about
right.
it. Yeah, it's
That's
me.
nice to know. And your last question.
Yes.
What's his favorite ice cream flavor?
Oh, he doesn't like ice creams, but if I have to choose one flavor, I think vanilla or strawberry or butterscotch. We usually doesn't take ice creams.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah.
Okay.
But I have to choose either of these 3.
Mhm.
Yes. He doesn't like cakes. He doesn't like ice creams. Yeah. So.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you doing?
I'm doing good only, auntie. My name is Nathan. I'm studying in 4th class.
Okay. And which school do you go to?
St. Andrews School.
Oh, you love going to school?
Yeah.
I have asked 10 questions about you to your
Yeah.
mommy, okay? And I'll ask the same 10 questions to you.
Yes, sir.
What do you think mommy will score? Full on full?
I think so, or else 9 or 8 or 7 we think.
7, 8 or 9?
Yes.
Okay, let's
Since
see.
we're not that, we don't know that much each other well. That
You don't know well.
we
Oh.
know, but not that well. That
So you know that this round is about how well you know each other?
Yeah.
You know it? Oh, very good. So let's start with the questions.
yes.
Your first question. What is your favorite thing to do in school?
My favorite thing to do in school is sometimes to probably play with my friends,
Okay.
or sometimes just enjoy learning, and
Okay.
that's mostly.
Mostly. Okay, good. Question number 2. Which color would you choose for your room out of green, blue and yellow?
Blue.
Blue?
Yeah.
Why not green and yellow? You don't like them?
Because if I choose yellow, it would be too light.
Too light. Oh, nice. Why not green?
It look. Then if there are any green plants, it will blend in like that.
Oh, wonderful thought. That is why blue. If I had not given these 3 options, which other color would you choose?
Red.
Red. How do you think a room with red color walls would look?
I think it would look very nice because it's color of roses.
Oh, you know what? My favorite color is red.
And
Okay.
also like
Otherwise, what is your favorite color?
out of red,
No. Out of all colors.
red, still red.
Red? Oh. Okay, question number 3. What do you like more? To have home food or outside food?
Homemade.
Homemade. You don't like outside food?
Yeah, I don't like outside food because they keep all sorts of oils in the other food.
Oh.
But homemade, they know how much I eat, and like they prepare the way I like.
Hygiene.
Yes.
You like hygiene food.
Yes.
Yes. And you don't eat outside food at all? You don't go to restaurants?
We do go to restaurants sometimes, but I'm not that used to eating out.
What do you eat when you go to restaurants?
If there are any like starters of like chicken, I would try this.
That's all. You're done with that.
Yes.
And when you go to parties?
Parties, mostly
Somewhere
I don't
else.
eat cake. I eat the dinner which is served.
Oh, that's good. Mama makes fast food at home also.
She does make, yeah, but she doesn't use all sorts of oils.
What are those sorts of oils?
Lot
Do you
of,
have any idea?
yeah,
No.
but they just.
But you know that they're not good for you.
Yeah,
Okay, who told you this?
I just learned first.
You just learned. Okay.
from-
Your question number 4. You're doing very well.
Thanks.
Okay. If you were given a wish by a fairy, what do you want to ask the fairy?
I would.
You can take time, no problem, no hurry.
To not feel any pain.
Pain? Huh?
To not feel any pain.
Okay.
Because in this planet Earth, we get a lot of accidents.
Oh,
Like
okay.
that's why if I cannot feel pain, I would be like indestructible.
You can't tolerate pain.
Yeah.
You've had some injuries
Yeah, I had lost some.
from fall.
Yeah.
You fell down from bicycle or
Yes.
Yes, you
Yes.
had. And then it pained. You didn't like that pain.
Pained a lot.
Yes, you didn't like that pain.
No.
But what if that fairy doesn't visit you? How are you going to deal with this pain?
If the fairy doesn't visit me,
Okay.
I'll mostly just try to dodge the pain.
Okay.
So
you
just
have
to avoid going into areas that may cause danger.
I think this is very good, no?
Yes.
Your safety is your responsibility, isn't it?
Yes.
Very good. Question number 5. What is your science teacher's name?
My science teacher's name of my folk class is Sudhalata teacher.
Excellent. Question number 6. How much screen time do you get in a day? Do you understand hours, 30 minutes, right? So how much?
In the school days, when I go to school,
Regular school days. Yeah.
Yes, I get like 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
While on weekends I get like 50 or like half an hour.
Grace of an. Okay. So you love to watch. What do you watch on TV? Cartoons?
I'm not that into cartoons.
Okay. What are you so much into then?
And I kind of like fiction movies, like fiction.
Oh. What is your favorite one?
A fiction is like Mickey Mouse. Yes, he's a mixture of a human with a mouse.
Okay. You love those.
Yes.
Great.
Yeah, actually.
Excellent. Question number 7. Who takes care of you when you're sick?
Well,
I understand you don't like to fall sick, no? So you eat a lot of veggies and fruits?
Yes, my mother makes me try.
Excellent. So once in a while you get fever, right? That is also good. Yes? So who takes care of you?
Yeah, both of my parents take care of me. My father will go out to buy the medicines. My mother will my mother will make sure I don't get any more other
Doesn't become severe.
Yes, more severe things. So she'll take care of me when my father goes to, and when my father comes back, my mother will feed me medicines and.
So they equally take care of you.
Yes, they both.
Excellent. Question number 8. When you want to buy a toy or something, right? Who do you go to? That you want an immediate yes to that. You don't like to listen or no. You want that toy at any cost. So who do you go to? First person that you go to.
First person I would go to is my parents.
Parents, both of them.
Yes.
Mommy or daddy? Both of them will buy you any toy that you ask for?
No, my father is. No, my mother doesn't want me, to get that much into toys.
Okay.
So she buys kind of little of them. My father also wants me to get into more of, not into toys. So.
Whom can you convince easily? Mummy or daddy? For buying a toy?
They both are very hard to convince, but
okay.
If I had to choose one to convince, I would choose father. He gets convinced that.
Okay. So go-to person is father. Daddy? Yes? Okay. Your question number 9. Who helps you in studies regularly to prepare for your tests or do your homework assignments?
My mother.
Mummy?
Yes.
Okay, every day. You have a timetable at home?
Yes.
You follow that?
Yes.
Diligently you follow it?
Yes, after school tasks also it's pasted on them.
Oh, and you follow that?
Yes.
Excellent. Very
but
good.
But these
boy.
days we are having holidays, right? So, but it's hard to
follow the timetable.
Because it's written after school and
okay. So you follow timetable very diligently. So it's for the school days, right? Regular school days.
Yes, even for holidays also my mother made a timetable in her phone.
Okay.
So we
follow that. Excellent. Right. And your last question, which is very, very easy. What is your favorite ice cream flavor?
Chocolate.
Chocolate?
Chocolate and strawberry.
But do you like eating ice creams?
No, I'm not that into it since my mother doesn't buy me. Yeah, but my favorite flavors are mostly chocolate and strawberry.
It's because mama doesn't buy you or you don't like much?
Because my mother doesn't buy me, but yes, I also don't want to eat that much since it's kind of cold also ice cream.
Okay. I heard that you want to become an adult very soon. Why?
Because it's not like that. Because as a child as a child, I just want to become an adult soon so I can, see my future. How would I be?
Oh, what do you want to become?
My mother usually tells me to become a doctor or an engineer, and if I anytime become an engineer, she tells me to go to IIT.
Okay, but what do you want to become? Mama tells that, okay. Do you want to become like astronaut, pilot, or artist?
I want to become a famous football player.
Oh, who's your favorite football player then?
Cristiano Ronaldo dos Viro.
Expected.
Cristiano Ronaldo
Okay.
dos Viro.
So Nathan, you answered all 10 questions excellently well. Okay.
Thanks.
But Mama also answered to these questions only. What do you think Mama's score would be? How many she scored?
So
How
eight.
much? What is the score? 8 out of 10.
10.
Don't you think it's an excellent score?
Yes.
Even after not knowing each other well. Okay, so
I still don't know.
we will move on to the next segment, which is connecting souls. In this segment, the mother and the son will write a letter to each other expressing their deepest emotions. Let's start that.
Dear Nathan, the day you're born brought me immense and countless joy. It's an amazing feeling to see you grow the kind of a boy you are. You are smart, kind, outspoken, hardworking, and go-getter. I love to be with you every second of your life to see your journey, which I'm sure will be bright, loud, and wonderful. I just wish you only the best in your life. I pray God to bless you with best of everything and keep you healthy, wise, and brave all through your life. Love you, Nathan.
Thanks. Dear Mummy, I like you very much because my mother is the best. She's a doctor, she is a nephrologist, she is the best mother, she cares about my health. She encourages me when I am not willing, she takes care of me when I am sick. She is the best, I love my mother. She is loving, caring, super and cute. She does not let anyone hurt me. I like my mother because she is the best. Your lovingly, Mummy.
Okay, Nathan and Priya, this segment is called Connecting Sparks. In this segment, I am going to give you an expression puzzle to solve. You have to pick a card from each row, one from each row, and then see the expression on it and solve the puzzle using these blocks. Are you ready? Both of you ready?
Yes.
Okay, pick one. You want to pick the first one?
Yes.
Alright, give a chance to Mama also.
I'll
Yeah,
pick
pick
from
it.
here.
Yes,
Pick it.
Yes, I picked from
Turn
here.
it over. Turn it over. That's the expression we
Keep it
got.
Yeah.
And then pick one from
Pick
there.
one from here.
Yes.
Exit time starts now. Okay, Miss Priya, let's transition to the last segment, which is connecting light. So share your insights about parenting, okay? Priya, there are a lot of mothers who are working and they keep juggling between work life and family life. How do you prioritize child's needs being a working parent?
Thanks, Rebecca. So, being a doctor, I'm asked this question multiple times by many. So, as you know, I'm a mother of two sons. and then I'm a nephrologist. I'm a kidney doctor. So as you know, as a doctor, we have a lot of like emergencies, and my profession actually has a lot of emergencies. Like, you know, we have patients on dialysis, we have patients who undergo transplant, and then we need to monitor them on hour-to-hour basis. Sometimes, you know, every minute-to-minute basis also. So initially, like when you know, transitioning from you know, a married doctor to having kids, initially it was more of a juggle and hustle, managing professional life and personal life. Initially it was easy without kids, but then when I had kids and then I have to prioritize professional life and personal life, it's definitely tougher. But I believe and I feel that I've become better as the time progressed. So what I actually do, what worked for me is that you know, planning the schedule, planning the day with a schedule and sorting out the things, and then prioritizing the task for that particular day. So this is how I actually prioritize or strike a balance between professional and private personal life. So if you see my kids, like my oldest son is 8.5. He is much like, you know, on his own most of the time, and the younger one is 4 years. He demands like a lot of my attention and time. But what I feel for children is that they need quality over quantity. It doesn't matter like how much quantity of time you're spending with them, but what matters is like your undivided attention towards them. Yes. Yeah. So that's very important because like I go to work at like at around 9 o'clock after sending kids, and then I'm back to home at around 6 o'clock. So what I do is my day pretty much starts early at around 4:30. I get up at 4:30. So 4:30 to 5:30 actually I have my own time, like, you know, my personal time, wherein I try to fill up my cup first. So that you know, I set the tone for the day to start with respect to myself as well as for the kids. So 4:30 to 5:30 is like my own time. Like I start my day with prayers and then exercise and then getting ready for the day. And then I have some breakfast preparation and this lunch boxes. And then I get up the kids and make them ready. And then we have our own time, like little time in the morning that we have some prayers to say together, that we do it together. And then they're sent back to school, and that's how it is. And then once they come back in the evening, what I do is I make sure that evening once I'm back from hospital at 6 o'clock, that 6 to 9 is a undivided attention towards them.
To the kids.
Yes. So I actually have, once I reach my home from the hospital, I make sure that there are no emergencies set up. If emergencies are there and if I anticipate any call, yes, the mobile is with me. Otherwise, my mobile is like, you know, it's in a non-ring tone and then it's put away. It's put up for charging, or I just don't have mobile with me, because I'm talking about mobile because it actually is kind of a distraction. We keep checking the messages and all. So usually, you know, 6 to 9 is totally a time undivided, like, you know, total attention towards them. And I believe that has worked for them, because only 2 to 3 hours I spend with them, but that actually, you know, they really love it. And I actually study with them, read books along with them, and then ask them what's the best thing they had in school, or what is something which has troubled him or troubled them. Like these sort of questions, which puts them at a safe place, or, you know, they feel that, you know, mother is there to bother about me, sort of a thing. That secured feeling of, or, you know, oneness feeling will be there once we give this undivided attention. So that is why I know that 3 hours is a very short time, it may sound like, but then I feel this really helped for me to take care of my kids. That is one. And then evening after 2 hours of studies, we have prayers together again, and then we have like dinner together. That is how. And this is like on a regular schedule. And otherwise, the prioritizing kids, again, we go on. We don't travel much because of like my second son being a little younger, and also my hospital hours and all. But whenever we do, we try to take at least 1 or 2 vacations in a year. We are trying to prioritize that as the children are now growing. We want to make more memories, more time we could spend them as much as possible. So I think, so all these things. And also once, like, you know, in the school, once they're picked up by driver, usually they are picked up by drivers or my in-laws or my parents if they are there. So always I make sure to call who is picking up them, and then whoever is picking up, I'll make sure I'll talk to them, like how did the day go on. So that kind of a video call or a short audio call, I help them to get connected to them, even in a long, even after a long school days. So this is how I try to, you know, strike a balance and still get connected with my kids, stay connected with my kids, despite having a hectic schedule at hospital, managing.
So on a regular basis, you make that conscious effort.
Yes.
To stay connected.
Yes.
You leave no gaps.
Leave no gaps, yeah.
That's wonderful to know. Very good. What tips would you like to give to working parents, who's having like busy working hours like this? How do they manage stress and also try to balance the work life and family life?
Oh, I'm no expert in answering that question. I think everybody has to individualize their schedule and work accordingly, because no answer is perfect over here.
Correct.
But I think what worked for me, I can brief that out. So what works out for me is first one is that taking micro breaks, like be it in a day or over a period of a year. Like I never try to be empty in myself. Like I want to get filled up first, as I said, to give full thing out of me to my children. So I'll take that micro breaks, as I said, like morning I take 1 hour me time to fill myself, and then to be calm and composed to start the day. And then in the evenings also, after the sleep, I want to have my time, like half an hour, 15 minutes or half an hour in the night before sleep. I want to have my time, like what the day went on and what are the schedules tomorrow I have to plan, and all planned schedules and all. I take that. So these micro breaks are important, I feel. And then the second point is that spousal partnership. I think you need to discuss with your spouse to plan your tasks accordingly, so that it's not a burden to the other person, but burden to yourself too. See, for example, I go to many conferences here and there. So I let my husband know that these are the things scheduled for this month or that particular month.
That he can
so that he is available during that period to take care of the children. I always make a conscious effort to make sure, or we make a conscious effort to make sure that the kids are not felt unseen or uncared for. So we always make sure that they are cared for, like from both of our sides. So most of the time, either him or myself are definitely available for the kids. Apart from the grandparent support, we have wonderful grandparent support. Apart from them, but again, we as wife and husband, we make sure that one person is definitely present for them. So that's how we partner our activities, our professional life, so that everything is at place and it's not felt as a burden, looking after both your professional tasks as well as looking after your children tasks and assignments. That is the second one. And the third one is accept help. So, never be guilty to seek help from your grandparents. I mean, it is there, but if your grandparents are in good health, or if they are ready to offer the support, it's definitely the greatest blessing we have. That definitely helps them bond better with the grandparents.
Yes.
Their relationship strengthens and all. So I really love the way God has blessed them with the two sets of wonderful grandparents who are in perfectly good health, and they take care of their grandsons whenever we are not there, and they're always ready to offer help. So we should accept help, not just grandparents, but your friends. Some of my friends in Western countries, they have good friends who are like family. So it's they accept support from the friends there. So it's definitely whatever support system you have, like your friends or your grandparents, or other support systems, like taking help of a maid when nobody is available. Yeah, I think you should seek help and accept that help in a positive way. Not that you should always be 100% present for the kids. If when it is not possible, then I think it's okay to accept the help and seek help. That is one. And then the other one is body-mind connection. So I always believed, and it's in my personal experience, that if our body has to be fit, our mind has to be fit. So for us, for a mother to be able to give fully to the child, I think a mind should be calm. And for that, body definitely helps. Like in a way that if you put your body active, do regular exercise, whatever exercise, like 35 to 40, or 30 minutes to 45 minutes, how much ever, that would definitely help calm your mind, and it will strengthen you both, physically anyways. Physically you'll get strengthened, and always keeps your mind composed and keeps you active all through the day. Yeah. So I do normal workout, not a strenuous workout, but I make sure that I give 1 hour of protected... Regular one, yeah. 1 hour of protected workout, that will definitely help out. So which keeps my mind calm, and then I'll be able to, and seeing this, our children also will develop those active workouts, and all. They do some tiny workouts, but again, it's just the beginning. But they will eventually embrace that, that physical being
into
active.
Their routine, no?
Yes, yes. So it is said, right, you always, children don't do what you say, but children do what you do. So exactly. Just living out, that's important. So I think that is one thing again which will, help you strike the balance. Yeah, so I think these four
So
I
physical
follow.
health and mental health should be equally taken care of.
Yes,
right?
yes.
So like you do your morning hours, you give time to yourself so that mentally you're stable, you stay calm and set that tone for the day, isn't
True,
it?
absolutely.
Excellent. So there are families, Priya, like you're blessed with both set of grandparents taking care of, and your husband is also very cooperative, right? Your busy schedule, he's available, and when he's busy, you are available. But there are families where children are not blessed with such environment at home. Either the father is very very busy, or the mother is very busy. One of the parents is mostly available, and one of the parents is kind of neglectful because of various reasons, we should say. How does this affect a child's growth?
Yeah. So I think if one parent is available, I think being there for the child completely, that would help the child in a way that if the available parent, if he or she is able to take care of the child completely, that would definitely help. That parent should be able to explain the lack of presence of the other parent in a very calm and composed manner, so that the child understands in a positive way. And of course, obviously, somebody is not available due to busy schedule of theirs or whatsoever is the reason. So I think that should be made very clearly understandable to the child. And because raising a child in a positive way impacts the adulthood a lot. So it's our responsibility as a parent that we inculcate positive attitude in the children, so that they grow to a responsible adult, and then they won't carry this negative vibes. So whatsoever is the reason, the available parent, in my opinion, should be able to give fully, if possible, should be able to give fully, and then explain the lack of absence of the other parent, and then be with the child as much as he or she can, and then deal with what insecurities the child is facing because of the lack of absence of the other parent. If the child is feeling something that is feeling bad, then maybe reasoning on those would help the child have a smoother childhood.
Priya, when you had your first child, you must have been very anxious and wanted to be that perfect mother. You took all the advices given, and then you did your best to whatever you have to do for the first child. But how did your parenting approach change between your first child and the second child?
You have actually spoken my heart out with respect to my first child.
Okay.
So, entering each and every detail of his, like, how much he ate, why he didn't eat, why is he not mingling with the other peers, or why is he not going to school, why is he not studying that, till his screen time. Yeah, everything I used to monitor, like, like a kind of every first mother does. But as it is said, like, when a child is born, mother is also born. And as I evolved, definitely have become more, confident, like, experience-based confidence, they say. So I've become more confident in raising the second one. That definitely have difference in the way they are brought up. So as obviously I took many advices from multiple people. When I had first child, we have to do follow a particular way in raising a son. So I used to follow all that. But when I came to the second one, I actually calmed down a bit, and then I was more resilient in a way that let him grow the way he wants, like let him explore, like when I feed him something on the food plate, if he likes it, he will eat it. I remember when I was feeding my first child, I used to, you don't believe, I used to go go around the portico, go under the table to play that hide and seek, just to excite him for feeding. So my entire task during first child was complete the task whatsoever, how much you do whatever, but feed him, or do whatever, do the task, complete the task. If he has to study, sit with him hours together, but let the task be done. So that is how my approach towards my first child was, irrespective of his interest, I would try to find out, and all. Irrespective of that, I was more of perfection driven. But when with my first child, with my second child, I think let the things be like that. I gave him the platform to explore things. I let him be. If he doesn't like a particular food, I don't feed him that next time. And then he actually is a better child when compared to Nathan. I in a way that I understand that every child, each of these sons of mine have different strengths, different. They are different personalities. Their paces are different. If I say Nathan is very smart. He's very outspoken. He grasps things very fast. When compared to Noel, he's younger. He's 4.5. But he doesn't want to sit at one place and read. Nathan used to do that, but he doesn't want to sit. And then he just goes around, he plays. But when it comes to feeding, he self-feeds himself.
Okay.
So he is like very independent child. Yes, very independent child. When I feed something on the plate, he feeds like to himself. He completes the food. He drinks milk too by himself. He, like, you know, at the age of 3 years only, he does everything by himself. Since almost a year he's doing.
Is it because you've trained him like that?
Yes, I let him be like that. You know, just do it. But with Nathan, I was like, you know, trying to do things by myself. Like I thought, like, you know, mother has to do everything. You know, have to feed him and all. I never like given that environment to, you know, to let him do the things on his own. So definitely that approach helped me a lot. That in a way that my second child, like for example, the time it made him independent, like able to perform his own daily chores, is shorter when compared to the time Nathan has taken to be independent. Like so now Noel is 4 years, but since last 1 year, you know, he actually feeds to himself. He drinks milk by himself, like, and then he writes anyways. But then he takes bath himself. He dresses by himself.
Okay, it's
all
completely
that
independent.
Completely independent, and that has actually eased my work as well. But maybe it is because of two things. I gave him the platform environment, but he also sees his older brother does everything by himself. So he also started doing everything.
Yeah.
Yes. So I never rushed through the, you know, milestones or anything with my second one. So I, you know, gave that time and all to let the things unroll and take.
You became more relaxed.
More relaxed, and that actually did good. I mean, I think that is how it should be. You know, you should let the child explore the things. Let the child do. And it should all begin at the like, you know, toddlerhood, I feel. Not like when the child becomes 10 years, you start teaching him to be independent. That won't happen. What with my children, I have seen that, you know, you give him the, you know, teach him or give him that place that you have to be independent. This is your job. You do it. They do it. And that they feel it as like, you know, part of their life, norm of life. Not feel that it is compulsive and other things. But they do it because, you know, that this is my job. I have to eat my own food. I have to drink my own milk. So I have to do my things. So that is a sense of responsibility they develop.
Okay.
So yes, that is the kind of approach. I mean, that's definitely a different approach. I think that's with every mother. We learn, we grow as we become mother second time.
One size doesn't fit for all.
Yes.
So after you realized and became more relaxed with the second child, did you change your approach towards Nathan, the first one?
Yes, so now, yes, so I am not a mother who forces things on children. So yes, he became independent little on a later time. Like, you know, he became independent maybe 5 years. I stopped feeding him when I had my second one. So 5 years maybe I stopped feeding him. So until then, you can imagine me feeding him and or some grandparent feeding him. So right now, yeah, definitely I'm not into self-feeding. I'm not into feeding him anymore. Obviously he's 8.5, but since last 3 years, I never force things on him. I let him be, and then you saw him. Yeah, he's great as usual.
Yeah, he's really great. So because you talked about comparisons, you must have encountered some comparisons, like these two children comparing themselves, or there are people outside the family who want to compare. You know, when you have the second child or when they are growing up, you know, they talk about, no, the first one is like that, was like that, or the second one is like that now. So there are comparisons, right? Whether intentional or not. So how do you handle these conflicts or comparisons between them, and how do you know, explain to them how much comparisons matter, or do they matter or they don't?
Yeah. So as you said, I hear a lot of comparisons between both of them. But then I always say them, both of you are different, and you know, they're too young to get the comparisons absorb into them. I never felt like Nathan sometimes feels like, you know, you appreciated Noel and you didn't appreciate me. Sometimes he feels that, but again, they're not totally into absorbing them, and then you know, to a point that it disappoints them. It's not yet into that phase, but again, I want to you know, make sure and always tell them that both of you are unique. Both of you have unique strengths. You have, you know, both are unique personalities. You have your own weaknesses. These are the things which are unique to yourself. So you have to embrace them and work towards nurturing that personality, I feel. So I keep telling them there is no comparison between both of you. There is no winning or losing between you, because they always keep competitions at home and they say, I win. But I always tell them that tell them that there is no winning or losing between brothers. Okay. You can have competitions outside the home, so no winning or losing between you, between both of you. So, and also I tell them, like, whenever they have a fight, I always tell them one rule is there, that either of you should not raise your hands against each other. So that is there. So when somebody is, like, you know, showing a temper tantrum, the other person have to be calmed down. So that is the rule. Sometimes they follow. Most of the times they follow. I'm happy that, but sometimes they, hit against each other. I know these are like very, we don't know whether they follow when they grow up and all, but I think as a beginners, at a beginner level, if you could tell them, they will at least know that yes, we brothers should not race against.
No, definitely it's a foundation laid at this age.
So yes, I believe that. And then the comparisons, I think as outlined prior, there is no comparison between any two human beings. Should not be done. Every person is different for that matter. Like so, the same thing I keep telling my children that every both of you are two different personalities. There's no comparison, and you should take actually you should feel you should derive strengths from the other brother's strengths. If you are weak in that, then try to overcome that with if the other brother is strong at it, try to overcome with the help of him. So like that I keep giving examples, but the younger one is still like little
very small
so I understand all this. But then this fighting part I keep telling them because he's very aggressive. The second one is very aggressive, so he keeps hitting him. But once he hits him, then he's gone. So that's why I tell him no raising hands and all. Yeah. But when it comes to others who are talking about comparisons, that really don't matter to me at all. I don't take that into my mind.
You don't respond.
I don't respond at all. Yeah. So that really has no point. I mean, I don't take it very seriously. I just let it be like that. But and there is no way. I mean, never it happened that their comparisons have affected my children. So we have not gone into that phase. So yeah, maybe if it affects, maybe I would talk. I mean, I would take a note about it and talk to them. But it didn't have anything of that sort till now.
That's good. What do you think? The first child have to do some sacrifices?
Well, a lot.
For the little brother or sister.
Yes, he does a lot of it because we tell him when it starts off when the child is very small, when he's sleeping, and then we used to tell him don't make noise. So it starts off even when the child is like an infant. But right now the sacrifices he makes are quite a few. He helps him sometimes gives him bath. It's not a sacrifice but helps him in a way. He gives him bath and then takes him for a stroll or a walk. He does that, and then he loves being with his brother. Nathan loves his brother a lot, more than me. Even if you ask Noel, he'll tell I love my Anna first. Yes, their bond is totally something I adore a lot, and I'm happy for that. Hope it grows like that. Yes. So yeah, the sacrifices, I mean, he's always there for him. I think it's too early to say what sacrifices he's making, but on a day-to-day basis,
those little things for them.
Yes, the small things keeps his bag ready, and then make sure that he's dropped in his class on time. And then he used to check on him previously when he was in play school, same school, right? He used to check on him when he goes to school in his break time. So he does those small things.
Things. He's monitoring continuously. Monitoring. That's so nice. Priya, there are different parenting styles, of which I've taken out 4 main parenting styles. Tell me which one is your parenting style, okay? One is authoritarian. Authoritarian is where the parent is okay for punishing, is very strict rules, and then with little warmth. Then authoritative, they give importance to independence. Okay, they give that freedom to child, at the same time explaining the rules and norms, right? And then there's permissive. There are no much boundaries. They are little free to do anything they want, and more they focus on the happiness of the child. That is permissive parenting. And the last one is neglectful, completely distant from the child. They are uninvolved parents in anything. They are completely distant. Which one is yours, or do you switch sometimes between these?
I think I usually follow the second one, authoritarian. That is authoritative. Yeah.
Okay.
So I think I fit into that authoritarian. I mean, letting the child know what is right, and why they have to do it. Not just impose them very forcefully, but then I'll tell them
reasons also.
Reason to it. Yes. So I think these days the children are like that. I mean, the Gen Z, Gen Alpha children are not like millennial parents.
Correct.
So there's all that generation gap is there, and I think we need to fit into their shoes, and then we need to think about being in their perspective, and then talk to them. Otherwise, things may go upside down. So then that is what we don't want, our children to become rebels to you. So correct. Yes, so I think we need to fit into their shoes and talk about it. Like for example, as you said, define them something. If you define a rule, you tell them why it matters to be following that. So there is the saying which says like discipline without nurture breeds fear, whereas nurture without discipline creates entitlement. So both are important, discipline as well as nurturing. So if you create discipline, then you have to nurture that feeling. Why is it important? So this is very important, because being fearful and being entitled, both are extremities.
Correct.
So you cannot be like that with the children, because both of them are extremities. We need to be in that middle segment wherein you have to create a balance. You need to know what is discipline for them. You have to set them the boundaries, tell them like this is the line and this is the limitation, or this is the boundary, and why is it important not to cross that line beyond it. So I think that will help them not feel any rule like a kind of obligation, but feel like a responsibility. We should create that kind of reasoning, that kind of an environment wherein the child feels doing certain things is my responsibility and not an obligation.
Correct.
So they should be self-regulated, everything we impose. I think this also changes every phase of the childhood or adulthood. Every year the things change for the child. But I think as we grow also, we need to understand what the child requires. And if you're setting a boundary, tell them why we are setting a boundary and what impact does it have on you, on the child going forward. If you follow this, if you don't follow this, this is going to happen. So you can clearly define these things and help them embrace that and then accept it. Not feel as a forceful imposition on them.
Yeah, like authoritarian parenting style is just telling them, giving them strict rules without explanation. And you don't give the reasons, then the child may take you as a very strict parent, and then they may rebel. Once they rebel, they feel that they're entitled to do anything. That's wonderful. Miss Priya, I had a lovely time talking to you, and I'm sure all our viewers have, you have helped with your insights a lot. Thank you so much once again for being on my show.
Thank you so much, Rebecca.
Remember, no parenting is perfect. Just listen to your heart and know your child. You will learn along the journey. Until I see you the next time in the next episode, stay connected, spread happiness, much love. Share your parenting experiences, questions, and topics you'd like to hear from us. If you like what we're doing, please share it with your family and friends. Subscribe our channel and hit the bell icon for regular updates.